We're trying to help people whose lives have been blighted by their fears.
Yes, on Monday we helped Sue overcome her soup phobia. Yesterday, Lily, who was scared of mud, ended up not just touching it, but getting into a whole bath full of it. And today it's time to meet Nicola Lim, who's had a phobia of needles for nearly 20 years.
Hi, I'm Nicola. I'm 27 and I've had a fear of needles since I was about 8 or 9 years old. I had a really bad experience when I was a child when I had my ears pierced, and I've got a really big operation coming up next month and I just really need to cure this phobia.
Dr. Chris is in there with needles. If you want to just come through to here.
In that room.
Yeah. You only have to just come through to see how far you can go.
Yeah.
Well, can hypnotherapist Elliott Wald help? He joins us now with Nicola and Dr. Chris. Now, Nicola, that's made you cry watching that tape.
Yeah.
What was it that made you cry?
The visualisation of seeing them on maybe a table, or the actual just seeing them there.
Syringes.
Knowing that they were in that room,
yeah.
I couldn't bear to walk through the door.
Now, you said in the tape there that it started when you had your ears pierced.
Yeah, when I was about 8.
And also school inoculations. That was an issue as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, the following year.
You got very frightened the first time, managed to avoid having your injections, and the next year you were tricked into having one, really, weren't you?
They didn't tell me it was happening. Called me to the office. Mum was sitting there. So as a 9-year-old by then, I sort of knew something was up. Basically, you know, everyone, come on, you're going to have this done, and screaming and all the rest of it. Traumatic for me, traumatic for my mum, but they had to do it, and you know, they thought they were doing the best, and they probably were. But at the time, I was so scared that, and it's just snowballed from there.
But it's affecting
as
your physical health as well. You can't bear to go to the dentist.
No, the dentist since I was 13, 14.
And you think you need some work doing?
I assume I need work on my back teeth, yeah, just because obviously I do brush my teeth regularly, I try and look after them as best I can, but I know you're not going to the dentist, something probably is wrong. And
you have to have an operation?
Yes, yeah, I've got to go into hospital like next month to the month after.
You've been putting that off?
My consultant knows how bad I am. He's been quite supportive, but ultimately it's getting nearer and nearer to my date, and I know I'm going to have to go into hospital, and it's just a massive thing.
We've had people who've said to me during the course of the week, how genuine are these cases? You know, this is just such a remarkable thing that is happening every day on the programme. You know, are these people having you on? I would have thought that maybe what you're seeing here would prove that these are very deep-seated issues. Which are, amazingly, you're managing to sort out, Elliott, during the course of the morning, and they do have physiological effects, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And you know, it seems unreasonable to people who don't suffer from phobias that people react. And people have the strangest phobias. You know, we've highlighted some already. You know, fears of buttons, zips, mirrors, doorknobs, you know. But when the patient is actually, you know, in that situation, it's an acute panic reaction, pulses racing, feeling nausea, sweating, shaking, getting upset, even fainting, even, you know, wanting to empty your bladder, empty your bowels. It's a huge physiological reaction throughout the body through intense fear of the object or the situation. And there are about 6 million sufferers out there. But, you know, the good thing with phobias is hypnosis will find out the response, but most phobias can be treated. And, you know, there are programs that patients can get referred to where they're slowly exposed to the object or the situation at their own pace.
You do hypnosis, though, don't you, for
I'm
smoking related? And
well, I studied, I'm qualified in medical hypnosis. In fact, Elliott teaches doctors, you know, so, you know, he's highly qualified man, highly experienced.
So you're not a cynic, you're not sceptical about this?
No. I mean, hypnosis is a very powerful tool, when patients are receptive. You can work wonders with them.
You're about 30% through, you reckon?
About 30% improvement,
Yeah.
yes.
So you're gonna go away now, and you're gonna have your hour, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, when you come back later on, you won't certainly be in this state, and you will be able to maybe have your ears pierced and maybe pick up a syringe. Let's see how you do a little bit
That is
later,
my-
okay? Good luck. That's your dream.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're not alone. Sean Connery has an intense phobia of needles.
So you're
well,
right.
there
It's
you
even
go.
James Bond.
We'll
Back
look
after
forward
the
to
break.
seeing you after this. Welcome back. Still to come this morning. Has hypnotism helped with Nicola's needle phobia? We're going to be putting her to the test in the next 20 minutes.
All this week, we are hoping to help viewers with their phobias. Earlier this morning, we spoke to needle-phobic Nicola, and she couldn't even say the word, let alone go near a needle, all because of a bad ear-piercing experience when she was 8. What was it that made you cry?
The visualisation of seeing them on maybe a table, or the actual just seeing them there.
Syringes.
That, knowing that they were in that room.
Yeah.
I couldn't bear to walk through the...
Well, Nicola has spent some of the morning with hypnotist Elliott Wald. Elliott, how's it gone so far?
Yeah, we've made great progress with Nicola. Huge improvement from where she was. Obviously, you could see she couldn't say the word, couldn't go near them when Dr. Chris had them in the room, and she's come an awful long way, yeah.
Nicola, how far do you think you've come?
Well, compared to what I was, 100% better.
Now remember, this is for a very important reason. You have
Gotta go into
an
hospital.
operation in just a few weeks' time.
Well, about a month's time.
About
yeah.
a month's time. And you are terrified about the anaesthetic and everything else, and
Yes.
you've got to have this operation. It's
the
very
being
important.
put to sleep and then the waking up with the drips and that.
Yeah, that's
It's
what you don't
not
want.
the actual operation itself,
No.
but it's all the other bits that come with it.
And of
that scare
course,
me.
you're a young woman who wants a family, and as soon as you get pregnant, doctors and nurses love sticking needles in you.
Yeah, which obviously wouldn't.
No,
it's
and
not
you mustn't pass it
gonna-
on to your child.
Yeah.
So there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of good, positive reasons for getting over this phobia. Dr. Chris, you're sitting there with a few things.
So, first of all, a syringe with a very small needle. Very
Wow, you're looking
Oh.
at it, you're picking it up.
I can hold it now and I can look at it.
Couldn't even go in the same room
No.
with one earlier on.
No.
Then for me personally, I'm 100 times better than what I was.
Yeah.
That's dramatic. Okay.
To hold it like that.
Can I push you a little bit further, Nicola? Moving up to a larger syringe and a larger needle.
Is that the type that she would encounter in the hospital in the anaesthetic room?
Yeah, there are various sizes of needles depending on what you're doing to the patient, but that's the biggest one.
Right,
And
now what's that saying to you? Anything?
It's just implements. They're just things to
Good.
be used for a purpose. And you
But
know,
you wouldn't have been able to have gone anywhere near
no,
that.
I mean I'm
earlier on
still
this morning.
pretty.
Pulse?
I'm just going to check her pulse. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can't believe she's holding it with
No,
the
I
needle
can't.
there. No.
My mum
At the
she
beginning,
can't either.
just talking about it, you had tears in your
Yeah.
eyes. Now you're okay. All right. Have you got something else, Dr.
Well, no,
Chris?
it's just I was going to show.
God, you haven't got a bigger one, have you?
Well, no, there was the small one. There was a middle-sized
That's what
one.
I
Yeah.
held in the room. This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Is what I worked on.
Should I take the guard off the needle?
How close could you get that to your skin?
Don't do it now.
No,
No,
don't, obviously.
I could
No.
You
put
can
it-
do that.
Put it to my fingertip.
Yeah, be careful. Right.
Yes. Well, that is sensational.
It is.
I'm so proud of myself for doing this.
You're
We're
still
proud
a
of you.
little bit teary, aren't
Yes.
you? Why are you still teary?
Because I'm quite overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That,
Yes.
you know, I can do that. And
Yeah.
After
That you didn't
20
think you'd be
years.
able to do it?
No.
The other
at
thing,
all.
I mean, the important reasons are the medical reasons, not passing it to any child you will have. But because you had this terrible experience when you had your ears pierced when you were little, the holes grew over, and you really would love to have your ears pierced at some stage.
Yeah.
How far away are we from that?
I've held the gun that they use. They've shown me the earrings that will go in the gun.
Because we have
And
the
it's
girls with us
just,
here this morning.
Sort of, I still feel I need to talk with Elliot a little bit more
Yeah, sure.
about
Okay.
that side of it. Once we've done that, you know, I'll be quite happy to
Well,
have the girls
Elliot,
do that.
could we keep a camera and record what happens with you and you in the next hour or two?
Sure.
And and see her having her ears pierced, because Ronna and Julia are here to do it if you want it. No one's going to force you, but you think there's a good chance?
I think there's a very good chance that we can get Nicola to that point where she can... She's held the gun. We were focusing on dealing with the syringe and the needle during that 35, 40 minutes we had. So a little bit more work, and we'll focus on getting the ears pierced, and
Well, Phobias is all week, and we've got someone in tomorrow who's phobic of balloons. And so what we'll do is, if you do manage to have your ears pierced, then we'll put that on tomorrow's programme.
Yeah.
OK?
Confident that...
Just a little bit more time, not quite enough time today.
I just need to work through...
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, don't have
more,
anything done that you're not ready for.
Yeah,
so,
there's no pressure.
To hold those
if you're ready,
was-
then great. If not, doesn't matter, because look how far you've
was
come.
amazing. Yeah, it was
Well
just...
done.
Well done, you. Very
Well
good.
done, Nicola.
Thanks, Elliot.
Good luck with the operation. Let us know
you.
how it goes.
I will do.
All
Thank
right,
you.
very good. Thank you, Elliot. Thanks, Dr. Chris.